Hello everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr. It is so great to see you guys. Thank you for joining us. Those of you that are new here, I hope you find something exciting and inspirational when it comes to our show. So thank you again. I'm going to tell you now, please like and subscribe to the channel because we always have good content to share with you guys. So we'll just say thank you now for everyone who's joining us. Which first and foremost, I'm going to say we have Faithful Steve. We have Faithful Steve. What's going on, Steve, man? So glad that you could be here. And we have Tommy. Tommy is in the building, man. Thank you guys for being here. It's so nice to see you guys here. And we got Six Pick. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. What's going on, man? It's good to see you guys. Thank you for joining the show today. We have some good stuff to share with you guys. We have some really cool updates to give you as well, and also I'm gonna let you in on a couple of things that we have going on right now that I think you guys will appreciate. So we have some really cool things to show you, and I have one thing that I've kept talking about that I've been wanting to show you guys for a while, and I finally remembered. So I have it here next to me, so I'll bring it in later on for you guys to see. Before we get started, first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the ones that have been helping to make this possible, because it is always appreciated for those that help. So first, we want to give a shout out to Jazz Ink Dioramas. They are still currently taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and as you can see, the details in it are extremely nice. They have 3 different versions of the setup that they have. So the first version that you can pre-order is the clean version, and then the second version is the battle damage version, which I did mention before, but I will mention now. There is this whole area here is actually rooted hair in it, so it's not sculpted. So that's a nice little bonus for that. So you can pre-order either one, or if you pre-order the deluxe set, which is both figures, then included in the both figures is this diorama piece that is extremely nice. I mean, I've talked about them quite a bit because I am a customer of theirs. I've purchased some things from them, which that is the thing that I mentioned. So I have it right here next to me. I'm gonna show you guys because I talked about it so much, but just one of the items that I have purchased from Jazz Ink is the bat signal. So I have it here next to me. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a moment. So definitely want to go to Jazz Ink Dioramas. They have not just the Catwoman figure. They're taking pre-orders for a number of different things as well, like the Batmobile, and they're giving updates. And the one thing I do like about Jazz Ink is they're always transparent in the production. So they fill you in on all the things that are going on with the production lines and stuff like that, which is very informative. So you get to know what's going on when it comes to your orders and all the updates that come along with it. So you guys definitely want to just take part in that. The next company I want to give a shout out to is Big Bad Toy Store. I mean, they got everything, just about everything. The 112 scale, 1/6, 180 diorama pieces. I mean, just all kinds of stuff that you can pick up from there. And I mean, you just don't want to miss out on all the things that they have. It's just just some amazing stuff. I constantly buy stuff. I got stuff on order from them already, and I'm still waiting. So you guys definitely want to take advantage of that. So going back to what I mentioned about Jazz Ink, like I said, I've purchased stuff from them before, and so I finally remembered. So I brought it here with me so I can show you guys. What we got in there? Oh, we got Trotter showing up. Hey man, good to see you. Good to see you. So this is I'm gonna show you guys this close up here, because this thing is absolutely amazing. I'll say it's a blessing and a curse as far as the reason why I don't really use this too often when it comes to my photography, because of just the high quality of this piece. So this is the thing here. I'm gonna bring it. I was gonna, well, maybe I can slide over. I can slide over so you guys can see the full details of it, because it is a very, very big bat signal. But this is the bat signal that Jazz Inc. created, which, as you can see, I mean, this is a very nice piece that you can have with any Batman figure that you have. The other nice thing about it is it actually came with different bat signals to put with whichever Batman you want to use. If you got Ben Affleck Batman, if you got the Christian Bale Batman, I use this one because one of the figures that I take pictures of a lot is the Arkham Knight Batman. So it actually had that bat symbol with it, but the whole thing is magnetic. So that's just a nice little added touch. You can just swap them out. So I mean, I absolutely love this thing. Now I'm gonna show you guys just how bright this thing can get because man, it is just super impressive. So let me plug this in and I'll light this up and you guys can see just how bright this thing gets. So yeah, I mean, this is just absolutely massive. I mean, and it's bright enough. So let me see if I can turn this around. I can probably shine it. Oh wow, I can shine it like right behind me, and you guys can see just like how the bat symbol shines on there. So it is a fantastic piece, man. I had to say, and this is the kind of quality that you get from Jazz Inc. I mean, look at all the detail in that. So that's what I mean. It's like if you get this kind of detail for this kind of thing from Jazz Inc., then if you pre-order the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman or any other things, you're getting high quality when it comes with it. So I definitely wanted to show this to you guys because it's just absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love it. I try to use it as often as I can. Unfortunately, because I have so much stuff, I can't put it on display. so I leave it in the box and I only bring it out, whenever I want to get photos, which is why I kept forgetting to bring the thing out there. But yeah, that's why I absolutely love the thing. Yeah, Steve, that's what I mean, man. This thing it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted to jump straight to the thing that I wanted to share with you guys today because man, it is just a really, really impressive thing. So with that said, I have some new announcements that I want to share with you guys for Toytography magazine. So currently the new issue is available. I'm gonna show you guys the front cover for that so you guys can be able to see the issue 12 is now released. This is the magazine where we interviewed George Jesus, and he was the winner of the Toytography Challenge, which again, if you guys haven't seen it, you got to go watch the show. It was a fantastic show, and all the other people that were in the show, the judges that we had, it was just absolutely fun. We will definitely do it again. We are already, putting plans in place to get started for another one. So yeah, it's going to be super exciting to be able to do that again, and who the next person that we may have. But yeah, so we have George. He was the winner, so we featured him in this issue, and this front cover, this is actually his winning image that he took on the episode. So this was, I mean, it was just really cool to have his images there, but to watch the journey of all the contestants, man, it was just absolutely fun. So that issue is now available. Also a nice new update. We just did it yesterday, and man, we had a lot of fun. So I don't have an exact date yet because we're working on it, but I can at least share with you what is coming soon. And the thing that is coming soon is we have Patrick Tamayo. He is our special guest on our next episode of Toytography Dynamics. So during that episode, and we do this now with every interview that we have with the Toytography Dynamic shows, whenever we have a special guest, we will discuss posing. And while we're discussing posing figures, we're posing a figure. And so we actually, I guess you could say, we kind of had a Spider-Man theme going on with this particular episode. So He had a Spider-Man figure that he wanted to pose. And so I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna bring a Spider-Man figure, I'll bring a Spider-Man figure. So we have two different Spider-Man figures. I won't reveal who they are. You guys got to watch the episode. You'll be able to see who we were posing. But I will say, man, Patrick put me to shame when it came to his poses. I mean, oh my gosh, dude. And the tips that he gave when it came to posing, I mean, it's a very inspirational episode, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So I will give you guys the date. I would say probably by next Wednesday we'll give you guys the date when the show is going to air, so you guys can be able to watch it. But man, we had a lot of fun. We definitely had a lot of fun doing the show. So yes, you do not want to miss that episode of Toytography Dynamics with Patrick Tamayo. Also, so we have I guess you could say we have a new thing going on. So we critique photos on the show, and then we take a look at other photos that have been submitted in the group. But I just kind of wanted to take it a little step further, so we started mentioning our photos of the week. And so I'm going to show you guys now. This was a photo I thought was pretty impressive, and so I chose this as our photo of the week. So I'm going to reveal it to you guys now. This guy's he's actually been in the group for a while, and I've seen a number of his photos and everything, and so I just really enjoyed looking at this particular one. So our photo of the week is being submitted by Jay Boaz, and man, I mean, I gotta say the two things I'm a sucker for is Popeye and Back to the Future. So when I saw him do this thing, I was like, this was a nice combination. So yeah, it was cool to see that Jay submitted this. So this is our pick for the week for Jay. It's like I said, it's just a fantastic photo. I like the out of the box thinking, and I also like it when people try to do little mashups and stuff like that. So I definitely wanted to I would just say this one just grabbed my attention. So I definitely wanted to choose him as a photo of the week. We've already had some good submissions, so it's been challenging trying to choose just single out just one. But I was like, it's like I said, it's just an opportunity to give some extra recognition for that. So yeah, congratulations to Jay for having that photo of the week. And also the other treat that I wanted to show you guys, I hopefully this is something that'll be inspirational to you guys and some encouragement. When George won the challenge, and he won a number of things, including being featured. But one of the other nice things that we decided to do for him was take his winning image and have it printed on metal. And I gotta say, as a photographer, when you see one of your images on that type of material, it's inspiring. It's totally inspiring. So that was one of the things I wanted other things I wanted to show to you guys today. So let me grab this really quick. See Bram here. Hey Bram, thanks for joining us, man. So this is one of my images. I've actually done I took this photo. It was a while back, but I decided to have another one of my photos printed on metal. So this is actually what it looks like for the image. You can see just like, that reflective material that is printed on. If you have an opportunity to have one of your images printed on this, just see all the detail that's put into it. It's really inspiring to have something like this. And when you have something like this, it lasts practically forever because it's on this kind of material. So it's just a cool thing to have. I I have a couple of them next to me here because I actually, I guess you could say I went a little overboard. So I printed up some other ones. So I do have. Let me see if I can pull this one out. This is actually another one of my favorite photos that I did a while back, but I also had it printed on metal. But this is one of my larger prints. But yeah, this is another way you can see just the detail in it is just absolutely fantastic. It is an absolute game changer when you have something like this printed on metal. And yeah, see, so Bram knows it's like when you see it, I mean, it's nice to look at it, on your computer, but when you have this thing printed like this, it's almost the same as seeing it on your model, on just like a print like this. So yeah, and so Steve was like, yeah. So I actually, the title that I put for this one was "I'll Bring It Back, I Promise." So, but I did this a while back. This was for my April Fool's photo that I did a couple of years back, and it just came out really good. So yeah, so I had to have that thing just immortalized, printed on metal. But yeah, it's like I said, when you see one of your images printed on something like that, it's inspiring. It's totally inspiring. So I actually wanted that to lead into this other thing I wanted to share with you guys today, which you only see it here unless you take the time to do the purchase to see the rest. But I will go ahead and I will share with you guys today a little bit of the current issue of Toytography magazine. So I'm gonna share with you, and it's a cool thing that that Trotter is here, because that's one of the things I wanted to show was his article that we grabbed the photos from. So this is the current issue, and this is the article that we did for. Let me see if I can bring you guys a little closer so you can be able to see that. But yeah, this is the article that we did that was specifically for taking photos using multiple figures. And and so we talked to Patrick. I'm sorry, not Patrick. We talked to Charter about getting his images put in here, and so we use his images, and that's we used it for the article, and it just came out really, really nice. So what I'm showing you right now, this is the digital version. So when you purchase the digital version, this is how it's going to be presented to you. So you could be able to flip the pages like this. But the other nice thing I like the way that they set this up is you can actually peel over the corners. But yeah, this is the digital experience that we give to anyone who purchases our digital copies. Besides the printed ones, the printed ones, they're high quality too. If you guys have already purchased the printed copies, you know what I'm talking about. It's really high quality stuff. And this is the setup that we did, or the article layout that we did for George. Again, the way we have his images on display, this is the kind of stuff that you will see whenever we feature our photographers, our toytographers put in here. So yeah, so this is kind of like his layout that we have. So this is just a little taste of what to expect if you purchase a digital copy of the Toytography magazine. Yeah, it's a good issue. I mean, for me, that's one thing I know whenever whenever we work on these articles and we put these articles together, one of the ways that I know the article is going to be a fun one and going to be a good one is as it's coming together and I'm looking at the pages, I want to read it. so that's one of the things for me. It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna look good. This is gonna look good. And when we look at the layout of everything, it's like, oh yeah, this looks nice. And sometimes I will look at the issues even when they're not completely done. I'll look at them, and the next I'm flipping the pages, trying to read everything because the articles just come out looking really, really nice. So if you get a chance to get the other articles, which we've had a few people, which I will take time to thank you guys now, because we've had a few people that have come to us and said, "Oh man, I miss this other article," so they'll go back and they'll just buy all the other ones. So I want to say a very big thank you for doing that, for supporting the magazine, because literally you guys you're fueling the magazine for the next issue and the next issue and next issue, because it's like you guys are the ones that really keep us going. So thank you for those that actually went back and like just bought every article, every issue that we had. And it's just, again, just a huge thank you to all of you who are doing that. So with that said, we do have some images that were submitted, and so we're going to take a look at the photos that were submitted this week. And I'll just say, for those of you who want to have your photos critiqued, all you have to do is go to our Facebook group and submit your photo and put the hashtag TTM live, and then we'll take the photo and we'll put it into our photo so we can take a look at it, and then I'll share whatever my thoughts I can to help the next image, or help you with your next photo, whatever you want to do, be able to give you guys some tips. So so these people who we're going to take a look at now, the photos we're going to take a look at now, these are ones who submitted their photos and used the hashtag. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. I know we've kind of gone through the order before, and I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but it seems like whenever we do the show, if Bram submitted a photo, Bram's the first dude that we look at. And it's made because it automatically puts everything in alphabetical order. So that's just how it goes. So that's why I'm giving y'all a heads up now that the Bram is the first person that we're taking a look at. But we have a change up here. So this is the new photo that Bram submitted, and man, this looks really, really nice. I mean, just the detail that you put into it, Bram. This totally looks good, man. I mean, catching the figure at that golden hour. This looks like super nice. So I'm actually curious. Is this a photo backdrop, or did you actually go somewhere and shoot this? I mean, this looks to scale like this is something smaller, like maybe a 1/12 scale figure. So I'm curious if you used just a backdrop for it. But the thing about it is your lighting is really nice. It's I don't know, the reason why I'm just not sure about it, because it's almost like you would the light you would see across here, you kind of would also see it here as well. So that's why I'm not 100% sure. But oh, you say, oh, okay, all right, then that makes sense. The reason why I asked is because of, like I said, the lighting. So this light would go across here and all back here to where you would see a shadow of him behind him. So that's the reason why I was curious about it. But oh, you said it's projecting onto a TV. Okay, all right, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. But man, I mean, this is a really, really nice shot. And again, it's like you're kind of telling a story with it. So it looks really, really good. So I'd say you definitely did a good job on it. If I was to maybe do anything as far as the light, I probably would have shined the light a little bit more, because even with this kind of color, you still would kind of see a shadow, because it'll be bright enough to cast a shadow. So you might would have maybe would have done that a little bit. But again, I mean, that is the only way you would notice that is if you had been looking at the photo for a while, because your initial thoughts, as soon as you look at the picture, you wouldn't think of that. You wouldn't think of that kind of stuff. So so that's why I say this is very eye-catching straight from the jump. So yeah, this is definitely a good shot. Ulanzi is good. I have a Ulanzi light. I used to have one that's set to every color, and I ended up getting just a white light. But the Ulanzi ones that have color to it, those are those are nice to use as well. So yeah, I would say this is, if you did it, like I said, just a light where you kind of shined it across here to where it casts a shadow, that would, kind of add a little more to it. Not too bright to where, um, it takes from the image, because sometimes if you do have it too bright, you want the viewer to look at this, but their eye goes here because there'll be light here too. So it's a very fine line with that. But with the image like this, your eyes are immediately drawn to the character, and that's really ultimately what you want. The rest is just extra eye candy. But overall, it's definitely a good shot. So man, definitely a good job. Uh, oh, behind the scenes photo in the comments. Okay. Well, I kind of leave that because I really would like you guys to go and take a look at it. So go, if you go to the Facebook group and you'll see the photo, you guys can go and check out his behind the scenes, because Bram does actually do from time to time. He does put behind the scenes on there to give more insight into his shots, and I mean, it's just a great job. He does a great job. So yeah, the sculpture is quite reflect. Okay, yeah, it's really cool. I would say, like I said, you did a really good job. Just your framing, everything looks really, really nice. It looks like that's another fisherman there that's over in the corner there. It looks like that's someone there, but even still, I mean, it's a great shot, dude. Thank you so much for submitting. This is really nice. Our next photo we're going to take a look at, this. Oh, this is another one from Jay. Again, man, Jay just kills it with these portraits, dude. I mean, they're so super nice. And especially a figure like this where you can maneuver the eyes. And sometimes that's a tough thing to do. I know some people have a tough time moving those eyes and get them in the right place. But man, you nailed it right here. This was really good. And you have the artisan edition. So this, you had the rooted hair on this. I have this same figure, but unfortunately, I missed out on the rooted hair version. But yeah, it's still a good figure. But man, this is really, really nice. I think that Hot Toys really knocked it out the park with that, and you do a good job of showing the details that they put into it. So yeah, it's really good. Good job. And again, like always, your lighting really is spot on, because even with close-ups like this, you're so selective with your lighting to where you are, like what I was saying in the previous picture, you guide the viewer, where you tell them what you want them to focus on and what you want them to look at. So naturally, the eye is drawn to this side of the face, but right after you see that, you're immediately drawn to the eye, which is like the next thing that you want to see. And so yeah, you did a bang up job on this. So yeah, this is definitely good job in here. Oh, we have Lumi join us. Hello, Lumi. Nice to see you. So yeah, like I said, this is definitely a good job on this one. So our next photo we're gonna take a look at. Oh man, Orion. Jeez, dude, this is another good one, and this is a little bonus on this one too, because Orion uploaded this photo and he did a TTM live, but he also did a hashtag of check my pose, which I would have just added it to the Toytography Dynamics, but since it's already here, I'll critique the pose as well as the entire image. But man, this was super nice. This is super nice. I really like just the way you have the wings spread out. Your lighting is good. I will say that this is a minor thing, but this is kind of like where in some cases lighting can be a little bit of your, or not, well, yeah, I can say the lighting will be a little bit of your enemy, because when you look at this, like, because the figure itself is reflective, you can see the lights. So you have your sources, coming from more than one spot. So it's a minor thing, but I mean, if you can notice it. And like I said, it's something that you notice after staring at it for a while. if you're looking at the image right off the bat, your initial impressions, you do not really notice it that quickly. So yeah, I would say you definitely did a good job with the image. And man, the fighter jets in the background, the explosions. I mean, dude, this is a really really good job with this overall image. As far as your pose, honestly, I'd say your pose is good. I mean, unless he's like getting ready to strike uh someone, I would say the pose is nice, like he's getting ready to hit or perhaps trying to get away. Me personally, I probably would have brought the arm down a little bit more, like he's taking flight, because in my impressions, he's trying to get away. He's trying to get away from the thing. So really he's using speed, and that would kind of pull the arm back a little bit. Not too much, but I would bring it a little closer to the body. Um, but again, that's just a minor thing with it. The other thing is, I don't know. I probably, again, it's maybe just because it's kind of hard to um I don't know. It's kind of hard to speak on the pose because this is a lot going on. If he's actually getting ready to strike, then this pose would make sense. But if he's, dodging the explosions, trying to get away, I probably would have brought the leg in a little more. Either that, or I would have had both legs going straight, and I would have brought them down to where maybe you can see just a little bit of leg of the feet. And when you do something like that, this kind of shows just how fast he's going. But in this particular case, it looks like he's more like just kind of dodging the explosions. So I would say in this regard, the pose is still nice. It is still a good job with it. Just for the overall scene, I would have done something a little bit different. But the pose by itself, like if I didn't have all these extra things to look at and I just saw the pose by itself is great. But when you add it to the extra, all the other things that's going on in the scene, there are some changes that probably would have been made. The other thing I'll say, and man, when we do the new episodes of Toytography Dynamics with Patrick, Patrick actually explains this. He specifically explains how certain poses work from certain angles. When you change the camera angles, the pose really doesn't look right. But when you move the camera to a different angle, sometimes it works perfectly. And so therefore that's in those times the camera angle can be your friend or your enemy, depending upon how you look at it. So yeah, that's the one thing to take into account. And like I said, Patrick talks about that a lot with the next episode. So we'll leave that alone for that. But overall, I would say yes, your image is good. Your lighting is pretty spot on, because you have all the oranges going across the chest, which it gives you the impression that there are explosions down here in addition to the ones back here, which I guess that is the reason for the bright orange that's down here. So he's like surrounded by explosions all around. So you did a good job with the lighting showing on the chest and reflecting off the arm. I'd say that's a really good job. So nice job, sir. Really good job. Thanks very much for submitting the photo. So the next person we're going to take a look at, this is Tommy. I think this is what the new Mario figures that were released that have, because man, I was gonna say I didn't I didn't buy these things because dude, these eyes look a little creepy to me. That's just my personal thing. The Mario is just, man, I don't know about the, the eyes. So yeah, okay. So Steve said, yeah, that is the movie version. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. That was one of the things I was like, okay. And even when they mark it on the side of the box, I was like, oh, okay, let me take a look at this. And when I got a closer look, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Just something about the eyes, but overall, I'd say it's a nice figure. When it comes to the shot, I mean, I'm not really knowing the context here. So I would say, on the surface, the image looks a little flat. um it's kind of hard to tell what's what's actually going on, or if this is just a portrait. Uh, because I mean, there's a number of things I would have changed about the image. I would have changed your lighting. I honestly I would have maybe changed the pose as well. And yeah, that's one thing. It's like it's hard to tell like what exactly is happening here. It's you know, if he was maybe with another character or something, or just change the background, because the background looks a little simple as well. So therefore this kind of just, you know, just kind of looks like just a still image. So I personally I would say, Tommy, I challenge you for more context. So I'm gonna put in a request. I'm request that you do another Mario photo. I want to see you do another one, and just just get creative with the shot. And yeah, just submit it if you want to just put TTM live on the thing again. But I want to see you do another image and actually, you know, do something else with thing going on, because I'm curious to see what you can do, what you can pull off with this figure, because it seems like he, with the joints and everything, it seems like he's the kind of figure that would pose really well with the joints that you have here. And if you have, I mean, can you fill me in on like the eyes? Like, do these eyes actually move depending upon where you move the figure, or is it just like that gloss that they put on it to give that effect? Um, I'm curious to see. Uh, is a scene from the movie? Okay. Well, see, there you go. That's, I guess that's me. That you can go ahead and kick me for that one because I didn't watch the movie yet. So that's you guys can get, you know, thumb me on the head for that one. I haven't seen the film, but oh, there's this glossy eyes. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, because I'm just kind of curious if the eyes were moving or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what you know, what else can be done with the figure. So yeah, so I would say throw in something new and tag us, and we will take another look at another image that you can pull off with Mario with that. But I'm curious to see, sir. So but yeah, that's our oh, looks like that'll be our last image that we submitted for today for the TTM live. So uh thanks for submitting the photo. So actually we have some other pictures that we're going to take a look at. Oh, Steve, the figures want me to sell. Oh, okay. No moving eyeballs. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. So well, yeah, I'm curious to see just another image that you have. So with that said, we have some more images that we're going to take a look at, but we're not critiquing these photos. These were photos that were just submitted to the group, and man, they definitely deserve some recognition, because man, you guys have been really hitting it hard with these photos. So so I try to grab as many as I can. I know we took a look at a few photos when we did our live stream with Mike. He did a few critiques on the whole thing, so that was a nice little thing that we did this past Sunday. So if you guys want to check out that special edition of Toytography Live, that was a fun episode. But we do have some other images that were submitted, so we're going to take a look at these now. And man, like I said, these were some impressive stuff. So let me show you guys these images, and we'll take a look and see what we got. So this, I think Jay did this one. This was pretty cool. And man, I want to mention to Jay. Jay's been taking pictures with his son as well. And yeah, I'm curious to see some other images from your son, man, because I really like the whole father and son thing that you guys are doing something together. So that is absolutely great. So I commend you for doing that, sir. That is absolutely fantastic. I know Trotter's got his, man. Charter's been going on about this National Defender figure, man. He wants that figure so bad, and I want it too, man. I would say I just got my invoice. I woke up to my invoice this morning for the National Defender figure, so I'm like, man, I'm excited about getting that one. I definitely want to do some exciting poses with that. Oh, Steve said the skateboards are for okay, for Chester Cheetah. Oh yes, yes, she did. And actually, I think we actually put that in there. So yeah, I'm curious to see, just some more images that you guys did with that. But man, again, these photos that you guys submitted, they're just absolutely fantastic. So he said, I got 3 of them. So here's a Chester Cheetah one. Yeah, this was nice. This was really, really nice. This is another one by Frederick. And yeah, the Ahsoka one, that was really a nice shot. That was really, like I said, these guys are just absolutely creative. Oh, this photo was from Dan. So he submitted this photo. This was pretty good. I think he actually took this photo in his light box. That was actually pretty nice. This is a nice one too. Man, I like this shot. This was done really well. This is another Frankenstein one. These guys, like I said, you guys have been submitting just some really, really cool photos. This is another one from Harold. I mean, Harold, see, whether it's here or Figure Flex Friday, man, Harold be throwing in some cheats on these things, and Lumi can attest to that. This Harold with his images there. So yeah, this was another nice one too. This was good. Yeah, see, I knew you guys would like that Ahsoka, because the Ahsoka was a great shot. That was definitely a great shot. This is another really nice one. Really good job with old muscles, man. This was George. George, he was actually recreating a cover. So this was really impressive. I think this might be the Mezco Dr. Doom. So yeah, that was actually really cool. So Charles, wait, Venom, we better be all these figures. Yeah. Yeah, man. If you could do something like that, if you could pull off something like that, that'd be cool to see. Oh, they got Krang. Okay, this is another nice one. Really cool. Okay, another nice shot with the trees. I like using diorama pieces for this kind of stuff, and outdoor shots like this. This is really nicely done. Uh, Man, when you do outdoor shots, it makes it easy for the lighting. Oh, this shot got to hurt to see. I really felt for her, because it's like she's looking at herself with all the different faces sitting in there. So, oh, George, George is disqualified for the next. So, all right, man, you better back up, George. So, this was nice. Another nice one. Man, Harold, I get another good one from Harold. Really good shots, man. You guys are so good with this stuff. Okay, another Frankenstein. Really cool. Very nice images. This was nice too. I really like the lighting on this. Basically two myths coming together. It looks like they're playing chess. It looks like they're playing chess. This is nice too. I like this one, man. Working underneath the cars. This is cool. This is cool. Yeah, I know. Hero always hits it on the mark with those Godzilla photos, man. It's really, really cool. This was, man, I wanted to have this figure, the 1/6 scale version of this figure. I really wanted to have this because I really wanted to put like him with a Moon Knight shot. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to get my hands on that one. This was cool. Of the thing. This is nice. Really, really nice shot. This Batman is nice. Oh man, wired capes. They are game changers. Wired capes are game changers. I think this is another one from Harold. Yeah. Oh, I see what he was doing. He was trying to do this. Almost like one of those old VHS covers. so okay, another Ken with the soda can. It's like, dang, Ken, tell us how you really feel. Actually, I'm kind of wondering about this one. Is this those brick walls? Are those the new walls? Because I think I've seen those at Big Bad Toy Store. These walls, and there have been different walls that you can get, and I'm curious to see if those are one of them that come from those. I've been curious of just picking those walls up and just to see, because man, that's just really cool. I really like those diorama pieces and the backdrops on that. Um, so the oh yeah, let me see. So TV League, yeah, yes, and man, so I I, I think that's the thing. Those silicone bodies for those figures, even the silicone bodies for other figures that have that same build, those are the ones that were muscular, but they were still kind of easy to work with. The new ones that Iconic Studios did, I don't know, they just seem like a little too big, and I don't know, just a little more difficult to work with. I don't know. I don't know what it is about those guys, but the figures look super nice. But I don't know. It just kind of makes it hard to work with it, even with the metal frames. The metal frames, you know, it seems like they really can't uh I don't know, move with the silicone bodies because they're so thick. So even with the metal frames, when I'm moving the arms, the skin will still push the arms back, and it just makes it difficult to work with those. But I mean, I still like the figures. I like the outfits. Like the Kuma is still nice. The Ken is really cool. But again, I've mentioned it before that whenever I'm trying to do the fireball, uh, with the two hands that come with the Ryu figure, um, it's just it's difficult to do because they push the arms back, and it just makes it difficult to do. So I don't know, but I do, whenever you're on a smaller scale, those bodies are easier to work with. So okay, so yeah, see 112, I can see that because you're even using an even smaller amount of the silicone skin, and so therefore it's easier to work with. And it's just like the larger you get, unless you get thicker rods on the inside of the skin, you're not going to be able to work with that silicone skin that they put in there. So I don't know, it just makes it challenging. I'll say it just makes it challenging to do it. Not necessarily impossible, but it's you know, you work with what you got, you know. uh so okay, Lumi has to start. Yeah, see, and that's one of the other things, because the silicone body they use for the Chun-Li, uh, it's still pretty thick, but not so thick to where you can't maneuver. Like you can't move. And those metal frames they put in there, it makes it to where you can pose it like really nice. So that's the thing I like about those particular figures, because you can work with that stuff. But like I said, I think the larger you go and you don't compensate for it by getting larger rods on the inside of that silicone body, you can't, you just can't work with it. You try, but you can only do so much. uh is that where she's uh actually, Lumi, which one do you have? Because there were two different Chun-Li's. There was one that I saw where she had kind of like the bikini on, and then there was one where she had the blue outfit, and it was like a brownish color that they had for the pants. I can't remember which one the Starman version came with, if that was the blue outfit or the bikini outfit. I'm curious to see which one you have, but I still believe either one you're able to work with that silicone body. It just totally helps to be able to use that. So you take the good with the bad. Like I said, those figures are they're still good. I would really like, hopefully at some point, because I haven't seen any photos or any images or even talk of if they do a Guile, because that'd be the next one I want to see. I would like to see a Guile figure, or if they're going someone with a darker skin tone. We don't really get a whole lot of DJ figures. If we can get DJ with that body, and all you have is just the pants, and all you got to do is do the fabric for the pants and then do the head sculpt, I think that would be a good choice for the next iconic figure for them to do. If they do a DJ, I think that'd be really nice. Plus, we don't see figures with that skin tone a lot with that. So okay, blue alternate with outer pants. Okay, yeah. So that would make sense. That's actually the one I like to have because I think they really did a good job on that one. And I missed out, and I missed out on Cammy because I don't know. I think at the time those figures came out, I was in the middle of paying for other figures, and so I think I let that go. I think that came out around the same time as maybe the Jack Sparrow or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I missed out, and I'll just have to maybe go on the hunt and try to find those later. Um, so with that said, and speaking of posing, because that's the other thing I want to mention to you guys. Um, we're gonna do another episode of Toytography Dynamics where we'll do a figure vote, and you guys will vote on the next figure that you would like to see posed. I have to say, man, the one photo that I used with Patrick, I think I might throw that in the mix too, because I posed a Spider-Man figure that's been out for a while that I haven't posed for a long time. And when I pulled him out the box, I was like, oh man, I miss posing this figure. So I might throw him in the mix as far as figures to vote for. But yeah, so we'll if not today, definitely this week, we will throw in the votes for the next figure that you guys would like to see posed, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Oh, the bit. Hey, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just say you missed out on that one because that's a really good one. That's a really nice figure. I'm glad I jumped on that one when I could, but that was definitely a nice one to have. But yeah, I mean, sometimes we have figures that fall through the cracks, and so it comes with the territory. So yeah, that's I'll tell you, Trotters, man, he is pushing on this thing. We'll throw it. We'll see when that one shows up. Because like I said, I just got the invoice for it. We'll definitely throw that in, and maybe we'll just do a whole Superman theme posing thing. I don't know, but I am excited about getting that one too. Because man, that is, if you guys have not seen it, just look up National Defender. I think that is the name of the figure. National Defender. Just look at that figure, and man, the detail in that figure just looks fantastic. I know Charlie's been talking about it for a while. I'm excited about getting it, and it just absolutely looks fantastic. But just look up National Defender. It's a 1/12 scale figure. So that's, again, I'm stepping out of my normal comfort zone of 1/6 scale, because when I saw this one, I was like, I gotta have it. I just gotta have the thing. So I jumped on it. So I'll be excited to get that one. So yeah, but like I said, I'll be throwing the votes in for later on, and you guys will get a chance to take part in who the next photo or figure that's going to be posed for the Toytography Dynamics. But that's going to do it for us for today. I will be making an appearance later this week, which I'm going to say to you guys, if you're not in in the group, for those of you that are in the Facebook, the Toytography Magazine Facebook group, there's another group I'm also a part of called the Figure Flex Friday. Go join that group, especially now, because there is a theme that's going on right now, and I've already been seeing some great photos. I haven't even had a chance to do the photos yet, and I got to take some time to do it. But they are having a theme going on right now with album covers, and so everyone is basically recreating their favorite album cover with the figures that they have, and the submissions that they have been putting in, they have been nothing short of creative. I mean, I have been floored by all of the album covers that people have been throwing into this group. And so if you want to jump in on that, go over to the group and check it out. And I think Lael mentioned that he wanted to extend it for like another week because people have just been throwing in some great submissions for it, and it just looks fantastic. So you guys want to jump on that and go over to that group. But yeah, head over to Figure Flex Friday, go to that group as well, and I think they're going to be taking a look at some of them this Friday. And their show is at I believe it's 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's you guys, it is absolutely cool. I mean, it is hilarious. It's inspiring, but yeah, they've thrown in some really great stuff. So yes, Figure Flex Friday, go to that group and just look at the album covers. The album covers have been absolutely amazing. So you guys definitely want to go and check that out. But that's gonna do it for us for today. Again, thank you guys for joining me today. It is so appreciated every single time you guys come in. I just appreciate you guys so much. But that's gonna do it. So we will see you guys next Wednesday with new updates for our Toytography Live. And don't miss out on that new issue that is available now. But again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.